Good afternoon and welcome to the Kerry Garden Show. Alan Finn back with you again here in Garden Centre at Boyles of Killorglin. We're in the middle of July already. Can you believe it?
No.
I tell you what, yeah, no. Listen, hopefully you're all keeping well, and maybe we're here to help, because maybe there might be a few little gaps in your garden where there could be some beautiful instant colour, because it happens all the time, Miguel, doesn't it?
All right. So I'm not very keen on instant color.
Okay.
In certain occasions, when people come and ask me for instant color, I just don't like that.
I know why, because you're a planner, that's why.
I'm a planner.
You're a planner, you're a long-term planner, that's why.
And that indicates me someone that is not very into the thing.
Right, but you know, we can have an appreciation. I'm going to stand up for all of these instant color people, because I would be one. We have busy lifestyles, we don't always have time, but we love our gardens and we love the color. So I'm going to stick up for them.
So let's say you are going to have a first communion, you're going to have to something, not first communion maybe.
Well, I'd say that's all gone, but a wedding or
whatever,
a garden party
coming from Canada or something like that, and you want to impress them.
A Miguel Sangria party, maybe.
Exactly. We should give
the recipe. No. We'll be in court for that.
In public one of these days. Well, we should try one in
store. In store. Okay.
Exactly.
You can run that by your boss.
But,
anyway,
it's plenty of reasons you can need instant color, not only because you're lazy. Right?
Yes.
Because you have some unexpected visit, because you don't care about gardening, but you have something to do.
You're really painting us in a bad light there, Miguel.
All right.
Busy. Let's say busy.
Busy
People
lifestyle.
are busy. Yes.
Or, as you said, gaps in your garden.
Gaps in your garden. Okay.
So now, this time of the year, it's a perfect time for getting that instant color, not in March when it's not such a thing like that. Mm-hmm. But now it's not only because the plants that we are going to show you and talk about, they are in full bloom, because they are plants for the future. They will be coming back next year. You have them nice and beautifully, excepting the annual ones.
The annuals at the front, yeah.
That is interesting, not only unless you want to impress someone immediately and you get a nice display, but it's interesting that you get plants that are not only annuals that give you a color, but they will give you some future. Okay. So we can play with a few things. Mm-hmm. So even now, the trays, the people could think that it's too late for trays, but see how these French marigolds are. Look the way they smell.
It's beautiful. They're just beautiful, and it's just, as you said, there's the beautiful different oranges and yellows, and then there's even the two-tone.
Full bloom and coming, so you get a few trays. And you have the lobelias.
Your beautiful and favorite lobelias here in a vibrant.
I love lobelias.
And a vibrant blue. Lobelias. I love these. Yeah.
So they are not in full, but you have color already. Even if you're late in your hanging basket, you can do something. Pansies.
Yep.
What can we say about pansies or violas that are the whole year are around? They're around.
As a garden staple.
Types of varieties. Yeah. They are very hardy. You can chop them down if they become very leggy. They will probably stay. They won't die, most probably. So you have a few annuals that you can play with.
Yeah.
But you have a full blast of perennials. Actually a full blast. We have. I'm going to talk to you about what we have here, but you could probably find something different in all the places.
All the garden centers. Yeah.
But we have dianthus. Dianthus is one of my, remember last week talking about
top
hydrangeas.
5? Is in your top 5?
This is in my top 5, and that's another reason. When I was a little kiddo, and it was the national road from Granada to Motril. Granada in Spain, in my hometown is Motril, is on the coast. But we were living in Madrid at that time, and when we were going down, it was a canyon. A canyon, yeah. Okay, a river on your right-hand side and a big canyon of rock.
Cliffs,
big, large, people go free climbing there. Yeah. And then it was opening, and it was all these fields of dianthus in full bloom, and I have that in my heart.
Yeah.
Because the scent, the smell, I think I've told you now it's avocados, you cannot see anything. You used to be able to see the Arab castle from Salobreña with the sea at the end, and it was something magic.
Okay.
Magic. now everything is gone now. It's
Yeah.
all buildings, it's all avocado trees. Those flowers are gone, long gone, but they are in my memories. They are very, very loved by myself. So they are hardy perennials. They will be back next year. Some of them, they will expand more than others.
Okay.
Some of them, they will stay in like small shrubs, but they are what the idea, I'm living. The idea is they are in full bloom now.
They're in full bloom now,
I
yeah.
went to my childhood.
That's it. And we even there's a beautiful white ones here as well too. So there's the colours as well that are available is another beautiful part of it.
They are nearly every color.
Yeah. So
Some of
that
them
gives
are
you more great
bicolor
chance.
to dark red, dark burgundy red.
Burgundy, yes,
You
beautiful.
have pinks. You have several varieties of pinks. You have several behaviors in terms of growth pattern. These ones are more compact. These ones are bushier.
Yeah.
So
and
they
taller.
are a very, very nice plant.
And you
They
can
are
play with
scented.
the height a little bit as well too,
That's
because some
the
of them can be
idea.
higher. Okay,
That's
so
the
let's go
idea.
a little higher again. So a little higher again, we've got
Side, we have our gigantemums, all margarites.
old
We
Margarets.
have them. Well, they
Is that what they're
they
called?
call
Yeah.
daisies to all these daisies
Oh, the
type
daisies,
plants.
yes.
We have them in white. We have them in red, in pink.
Marguerite.
Instant. Look at
Yeah.
this. They are in full bloom already. So ideally, you should, let's say you need to fill a quick bed. You need to play with the colors. Don't forget about that. Don't
Yes.
come here and start buying pom-pom because it's in full bloom. Because then you be looking at the bed and saying, well, what is
Just doesn't
something
fit,
wrong?
doesn't wrong,
Doesn't
yeah,
fit.
it doesn't work
and
right.
then you will be pulling out the plants and you will put in something after. So be careful. But basically, nice perennials.
The
Cape
osteospermums.
daisies, osteospermums.
Osteospermums, lovely. Beautiful.
There are plenty of different varieties, colors as well. The super hardy ones that they are, the ones that are trailing, sometimes you see them in walls or in rockeries.
Okay.
Well, they're good for rockeries, and they open. The characteristic of these plants is that if the day is not very bright,
Okay.
they won't open the flowers. The flowers remain
Oh, right.
closed.
Okay. So even just with some of those, I can see some of them that are closed here, or they just coming through. But sometimes in the
Well,
morning, depending on the sunshine,
On the sunshine, they stay open till this is light enough
they'll
for
wait.
them.
They're like a
actually
teenager
wait.
in bed.
Especially the old varieties.
Okay.
The old varieties, they are very peculiar because you can see the flowers that is about to bloom.
Yeah,
But
they're not
and
opening.
a couple hours later, you see the whole plant in blue or pale blue or
Wow.
the color they are.
Yeah.
They need that heading in a perfect world, all right?
Yeah.
See the side bud here, small side bud coming from the side,
Yeah.
okay?
Loads of
So
buds gonna come through.
that's where you have to go. See, you can't. So the people that cannot see, it's a bud developing on the middle part of the stem.
Yeah.
So when that flower is dead, you just have to go to that, click
Okay.
it and take it out. That will be giving plenty of life to the other one.
Okay.
If you don't do it, yeah, you will have flowers, but you won't have that
they'll
spectacular.
keep producing flowers
They
into
keep
the autumn.
producing flowers till the first frost, most probably.
Okay.
Depending on the variety, some of them are more prolonged than others, but especially the osteospermum are very long-lasting flowering.
Fantastic.
And the
Talk
more
to
that
me
you
about
then
talk
have,
to
the
me
more.
about these two beautiful pink and I love the pink and yellow.
Dahlias.
The dahlias.
Dahlias, they are in full
absolutely
bloom now.
Stunning.
They are now gone, but we have had loads of them in extra large, in medium, in every color you can imagine. This one is the bicolor. Some of the bicolor ones are just mind-blowing.
That one is just
mind-blowing.
amazing. It's just such a beautiful pink and
But
yellow.
if you are into this, I think it was, what was that book? The Da Vinci Code.
Oh, the Da Vinci
You
Code,
remember
yeah.
Da Vinci
I
Code
do,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
area,
Dan
the
Brown.
number, the sequence, the aerial sequence, and all this.
Okay.
If you see these plants, they are a spiral. They are a perfect spiral.
Oh wow.
You see, they are perfect.
center of it,
they are
yeah.
perfect. They are perfect. If you want to find it's a number that gives you the rule for how they're gonna do. You know, I don't
Okay.
know what to say exactly. I don't, probably not even in Spanish.
Yeah.
But they are perfect in terms of the structure, in terms of the figure they draw in. The problem with those fellas, okay, is even the hardy ones, people leave them on the ground, they should be coming back. But some years, you could have plenty of losses depending on the weather. They could rot.
Okay.
So in a perfect world, when this plant is gone, when the aerial part is gone, you just chop it, take the tubers out,
And
clean it, and put them in the shed.
Put 'em in the
But
shed
for
and get 'em
now,
back.
you have them not only in full bloom, but with
There's
loads
so
of
much more to
buds
come.
coming.
Yeah, yeah. And that's, I nearly call this like a Barbie pink one as
Barbie
well. It's
pink,
beautiful.
exactly.
And
So,
yeah,
deadheading with these fellas as well. Don't forget about deadheading.
okay.
That will give more energy to the other parts of the plant. You know that I always always make sure that people know that why they need to deadhead.
Yeah, it's at its full. It's gone, and what it's doing then is it's taking away from the other
energy
possibilities
from
coming.
other plants.
So
from other
by
parts
cutting
of the plant.
one, you're giving 2 or 3 underneath it
Exactly.
a better
You're
chance.
giving
So it's
light,
so
you're
important.
giving energy, you're
Yeah.
giving everything. We have that busy lifestyle, but if you can, and you'll see how healing is healing.
Healing, yeah, that's when you
it's
do like what you
healing.
do with the potatoes.
No, it's healing mentally.
Oh, healing.
Heals.
Sorry.
It
Okay,
heals
healing.
you.
It heals
It
the
heals
plant
you.
as well. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it heals you.
Oh, you.
You know, it heals it softens your energy, and it gives you a very good energy if you go out the garden
And
and
do
do
all
a little bit. You start with one,
Yeah.
and then you start with the second one, and without
Then you can't stop.
you can't stop.
No,
exactly.
you can't stop. Right, finally, we've got these
Finally.
these beautiful Odessa callas. So these are a type of lily, I take it, Miguel. There's 3 beautiful colours here: yellow, pink, and this is like a deep, dark violet purple.
Yes, we all know, or most people know the regular calla lilies, the Santedeschia ethiopica. That's a very, very hardy one. The white pure
one,
white
yes.
one, old school one. But there's plenty of other varieties that now are coming in full bloom. See, now we have them in full bloom. And they are spectacular. These vase like
Yeah,
flowers.
beautiful.
Very, very nice colors. They will spread. So
Okay.
they will expand and form a very nice bush. You can combine colors
Okay.
if you like. But the nice part of them right now is that they are in full bloom.
Right. So that's important to kind of remember if you are putting them into the garden, that they will spread and they will. So they need a bit of, I'd say they need a bit of space really, Miguel, do they?
These ones are less
Likely
spreader,
to spreader. Okay.
than
yeah.
the old one. The old one is recommendable to have a border or
Just
a
to
bed
prevent them
just
from-
to prevent them from spreading. But if you have a front of the house and empty that you don't want to look after, get one of the old ones,
Okay.
put it there,
Yeah.
and you'll have a massive, without doing anything, just stop adding some manure in
Yeah.
the wintertime. And you'll see, I have a friend that is proud of them because he's not a gardener at all.
Right.
And he
But
loves
everyone
it,
keeps
and he
talking
will
about
keep
it.
that.
Yeah.
And the pictures he shows me, they are amazing, they are unreal.
Yeah.
These ones are not that
Okay.
super quick
Yeah.
spreading, but they will. And they are a very good companion plant, combination with other plants to give color, structure, and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But essential, they are in full bloom.
Yeah.
Full bloom like the dianthus, like it's plenty of things that we have in full bloom. Anthirrhinums, cosmos, anything you need
Yeah. Yeah.
to have the last summer boost.
Yeah. So that's it, and like as I said, there's lots of different varieties in all the different garden centres. Here, it's what I come in and I just see everything here, Miguel, and I was like going, listen, we need to talk about, people who might want to fill a couple of gaps or maybe just develop, because I know for
Exactly,
a fact,
that's right.
there could be some parents like me. I'm only getting my garden back for my kids because as my kids have grown up, the trampolines are gone,
Digging
the
and-
goals are gone. You know what I mean? So all
Yes,
of a
I know
sudden,
what you're saying.
that's so there's a certain people at a stage in life as well who might go, oh, I'm finally getting my garden back, I can actually do this. So that's where I am, and I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. Beautiful colour, lots of options, and
Loads of options,
loads
yeah.
of stuff here that will come back again as the annuals are
Exactly.
the annuals, but a lot of stuff, if you look after them, especially the dahlias, they're just absolutely
stunning, yeah.
Stunning, yeah.
Amazing.
Brilliant. Listen, that is all we have got time for today here on the
Fibonacci.
Garden Show. Huh?
Fibonacci number, no? Or
The
something like that.
Fibonacci number.
Fibonacci
Okay.
number.
That's the
That's the word.
Okay,
Oh, sorry about
there we
that.
go. So that's pretty much all we've got time for today, Miguel. Thank you very much for showing us all this beautiful colour. And folks, if you haven't seen the video, you need to have a look at it. Some stunning colour, great ideas for your garden, instant colour, and hopefully can make your garden look even better. Until next time, Miguel, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you next week. And until then, happy gardening.